Andrew John Kolomalu, Urban Street Journal Giddens.
Right. So when did you start going to punk shows?
So I started going to punk shows, or my first show was in the summer of 2021. Tsunami was like the first like major band that I ever saw when they weren't as prominent in the scene. It was a DIY show under a bridge in San Francisco. Yeah. What made me want to come back to shows was like the love, like all like the insane like family ties I've made like in the scene, you know, and how like it doesn't matter how much like money you have or like how like you look, you know, like nobody's gonna judge you. And a lot of like communal values, like it definitely provides a sense of community for people who aren't provided a sense of community elsewhere. So yeah.
So your brand name is Urban Street Journal.
Yeah, it was named Urban Street Journal because when I went to sleep that night, I had a dream that I had hosted the biggest and like largest music festival the world has ever seen. Like Woodstock 99 times 100, it's just an ocean of people. I was like spitting up on stage in front of all these millions of people, and I look behind me and the marquee on like the top of the stage, it just kept flashing Urban Street Journal, like Urban Street Journal. And then the morning after, I immediately went to my desk, wrote Urban Street Journal down maybe a million times before I figured out what I was gonna do with it. Whenever I'm like at a show, as of right now, I can't really enjoy the show as much as others because I have to be holding a camera. You know, I can't really hop in the mosh because like, you know, I'm at risk of, you know, losing my main asset. And yeah, I want to keep these spaces a little more of like a, I guess like a outlet for me in a way, so like I can be able to de-stress here. My best experience, shit, I have so many stories. My best experience is probably setting myself on fire. That was a pretty dope one.
How did you go about that?
Anyone listening, don't ever try this, but I took this blazer that I found in my closet, and I did like a whole like suit get up and everything, and then somebody was like, yo, I have alcohol, or like rubbing alcohol, and they were like, can we set you on fire? And I was like, at that point, I was fully sober, I just have ADHD, so let's fucking do this. And so they pour the alcohol on me, fucking like light me up, and like I was just fucking flailing around for like about 15 seconds before it started to burn. Yeah, this is a full-time thing for me. Like I'm really not, like I don't play games when it comes to this. Like it's my life, you know. It's been my life since like 6th grade. I've known in my heart for as long as I can remember that I was gonna be in film.
My name's Ben.
Okay, thank you, Ben. And what band do you play for?
I'm the lead singer of Slugface.
When did you get into punk music exactly?
My mom got me into it, and then I started going to like shows and shit, like the punk scene in like the Bay, and like this summer.
Would you say you found your community here?
Yeah, no, cause oh god, high school, everyone like there's like it's so cliquey, but then everyone here is like welcoming, like people are like want to be nice, people like want to like provide a nice community for, yeah, like a safe environment for people, and that's what is just like really cool. Like I love it. It's like, and I've met so many people, like I've made so many more friends just like in a couple months going to shows than I did like ever at like high school. It's just like a really welcoming community. That's just how I can put it.
When did you join a band?
I joined late September, early October. I joined them because they needed a singer. Like I knew I wanted to be in a band, but I imagined I was just working on the guitar. My friend started playing the bass, and we were just talking about like we'd start our own shit. But they were talking about they needed a singer, so I was like, fuck it, yeah,
nice.
I'll join them.
So what is your process for your band?
They make a riff, I hear it, we kind of like freestyle a bit to it, like with lyrics, and then I'll make lyrics, and then I'll like do that on my free time, just write whatever. Sometimes the drummer makes lyrics too, writes lyrics to the songs.
You do you guys think more of like about how you would dance to it when you're making the sound?
Bro, honestly, we do. We think like, yeah, people could really mosh to this. Like sometimes we've been like, when we do our set list, we'll be like, this song, we'll do like the fast song after this because people are gonna be tired from this song. So like, it's like, I've always liked singing. Dad was like, grew up singing to us as kids, and so did me and my sister, like grew up singing. And like, I went to Catholic school, so I would like sing in choir. I'd always sing on my own, like, and I always thought like, oh, it'd be cool to like sing in a band or stuff like that. But I never actually like imagined myself doing it. Yeah. Until like I got like the opportunity to do it. And I mean, yeah, like people have been like, oh, you're the frontman, and people think of me as like the lead as Slugface, and I'm like, dude, I'm just like, I joined the band, I'm just like the singer, bro. Like I don't run this shit. Like I don't even have access to the Instagram account.
Do you ever find like the music writing process, or just like performing and like everything that comes with being in a band, do you ever find that or view it as like a job, or does it feel more fun for you and a method of escapism?
No, it's like a method of escapism. Like a lot of my lyrics and like songs, they're all about like shit that I've dealt with, and a lot of like hard emotions like anger and like guilt and like just like sadness and stuff like that. So it's really easy to like put that in the type of music we're making, because like, you know, just like hardcore punk, you know, it's like really easy to fit that in. So it's such like an escape, like screaming out like everything, kind of basically. Writing lyrics, like when I like write something that like I really like, or like when I'm able to like get my feelings down like onto like pages like in a lyric, because like I feel like you can't write something good unless you're actually like passionate about what you're doing, or it has like meaning behind it, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you can tell a difference when there's actual like emotion behind it.
Yeah, the attention. Yeah, I think
Thank you.
that's everything. Thank you, Ben.
I like that. I really like that question.
You know if Chance lets you in?
Bye.